So come and join me in a comfortable seated position. If you need to sit on a block or anything to elevate the hips higher than the knees, then please do so. And then bring your eyes to close and just root down into your seat, finding this lift and lengthen up through the spine. Soften the shoulders, soften the muscles around your face. I just want to take a moment to wish you a happy summer solstice. And this time of year brings a lot of energy in the air around us as the sun is at the highest point in the sky. Around this date, the days are the longest and the nights are the shortest of the year. So that brings a lot of energy from the sun in and around the air. It affects the plants, the climate, and it affects us. So you may have felt like there was a lot of energy going around, whether that means your emotions were heightened, you felt a little bit off maybe, or maybe you weren't able to focus, or maybe you were completely the different way. You're able to fully stick on in, launch into projects. But as we are halfway through the year, just take a moment to reflect on any intentions, if you can remember them, that you set at the beginning of the year. And maybe you want to set some new intentions. You can do this now if you want to pause the video, or do it afterwards. Allow this to be a time to give back to yourself, nourishing yourself so that you can give your full energy to any work or projects, to other people in your life, and to give fully to life itself. Begin to drop the chin down to the chest, lengthening the back of your neck. And softly blinking open your eyes and lifting your gaze. Let's come and find our way into a tabletop position. So knees are hip distance, hands are roughly shoulder width apart, spreading the palms and fingertips into the mat. Let's take an inhale, drop the belly, open out through the chest. And as you exhale, roll through the spine, press up through the middle of the shoulders. And again, inhale, opens out through the chest. Exhale, rolling through the spine, and just allow this stagnant energy to leave from the hips all the way along the spine and out through your breath. And you can stick with this forward and back motion, or starting to freestyle it, taking any movement that feels right for you in this moment. Use that breath. And then starting to bring yourself back to center. Give the wrists and hands a little shake out, let it go. And then planting the hands towards the top of the mat, spreading the fingers nice and wide. Let's begin to tuck the toes, lift the knees and hips, come into your downward facing dog. And just starting to pedal out through the legs, bending one knee at a time, sending length through one calf and hamstring and length through the other. Finding this space in the calves and the hamstrings as you press the hands down into the floor. And then start to bring yourself to stillness. Let's take our 5 spinal rolls. So as you inhale, roll the weight forwards, come into your high plank. Bend the knees, send the hips back up high, downward facing dog. And again, roll it forwards into your plank. Knees bend, hips go back up high. Last one, inhale, roll it forwards to your plank. Knees bend, hips go back up high, downward facing dog. Let's send the right leg up high to the sky. Bend the knee, stack open through the hips. Take any ankle circles here. Keep pressing into the hands, arms are strong. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring the knee to nose. Inhale, send the legs straight up high. Exhale, knee to nose and step the foot in between the hands. Bring the left knee down and tuck the toes. Let's inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Bring the palms together and bend the elbows. Bring the hands towards the back of the neck. Spread the fingers wide. Keep the arms hugging in towards the ears. Ground into that front heel. Can you drop into the hips a little and lift the chest towards the sky? One more deep breath. And then release the hands down to the floor. Begin to shift the weight backwards. Flex that front foot. Square the hips. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. And again, inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale to fold. Let's bring the foot back down. We bend into the knee. Reach the arms back up to the sky. And then twist to the right side to your bent knee. Right arm backwards, left arm forwards. Try and roll the inner thighs together. Find length and lift up through the spine. And then begin to drop the right hand down. Maybe it hovers or you find your back leg and reach that left arm up towards the sky. Can you ground down into that heel, melt into the hips and reach the left fingertips up towards the ceiling? And then begin to take that left arm across the body to the outside of that right knee and thigh. Right hand comes to meet. Deep breath in. As you exhale, press top hand into bottom hand and open out through the chest. Try and lift the ribs away from that thigh, soften shoulders. Take a deeper breath in. And a deeper breath out. Good. Release the hands back down to the floor and step it back into your downward facing dog. Let's roll the weight forwards, come into your high plank and flow through your vinyasa. Okay, other side. Left leg goes up high, bend the knee, stack open the hips. Again, taking any ankle circles here, find that length, find that space. Press the hands into the floor. Take one more inhale. And as you exhale, bring the left knee to nose, weight over into the hands. Inhale, send it back up, straighten the leg. Exhale, bring knee to nose and step the foot to the top of the mat. Bring the back knee down and tuck your toes. Let's inhale, reach the arms up to the sky, palms together, bend the elbows, bring the thumbs to the back of your neck. Ground down into that front heel, melt into the hips, hug the arms in, and can you lift up through the elbows? Open through the chest. Good, then release the hands down, shift the weight backwards, flex that left foot. Take an inhale to lengthen, exhale, fold forwards and down. Inhale, find the space. Exhale, fold it down. One more, inhale. Exhale. Bring the foot back down. Start to lift up into your low lunge again as we twist to the left side. Open out through the arms, left arm back, right arm forwards. Roll the inner thighs together. Can you get a little bit more twist? And then releasing the left hand down, hovering or finding the back leg and reach that right arm up towards the sky. Ground into that front heel, melt into the hips, reach up through the fingertips. Good. Then bringing that right arm across to the outside of that left thigh. Palms to touch. Take an inhale to lengthen. Exhale, press top hand into bottom hand. And as you twist, try and release the ribs away from the thighs. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. And then release the hands down to the mat. Come and find your way back into your downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look to the hands, step, walk or float the feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, lifts chest up halfway. Exhale, fold forwards and down. Come and rise all the way up to stand. Reach up through the arms, open through the chest. And then release the arms down by your sides. Good, let's take a sun salutation. Inhale, reach the arms up. Take a gentle back bend. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forwards and down. Inhale, lift open through the chest. Exhale, step or float it back, vinyasa, with or without the knees. Inhale, halfway or all the way up. And come and find your way back to your downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Bend the knees, look to the hands, step, walk or float the feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift chest halfway. Exhale, fold forwards and down. Let's rise all the way up to stand, open through the chest. And then exhale, fold it forwards and down once more. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, step or float it back, vinyasa. Come and find your way back to your downward facing dog. When you get back to down dog, let's inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Bend the knees, look to the hands, step, walk or float the feet to the top. Inhale, lifts chest up halfway. Exhale, fold forwards and down. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand, open out through the chest. One more time, we exhale, fold it all the way down. Inhale, opens the chest. Exhale, step or float it back. Vinyasa. Coming back into your downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Roll the weight forwards. Come into your high plank. We're coming into side plank on the right side. So if you need to come down onto the forearm or just bring the right knee down, please do so. Lift that left arm up to the sky. Lift the hips, however this arises for you. Inhale. Exhale, 1. One more. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Release the left hand down. Roll over to the other side. Again, make it work for you. Reach that right arm up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Release the hand down. Lift back up into your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Let it go through the mouth. From here, let's bend the knees, look to the hands, step, walk or float to the top of your mat. Feet together, knees together, inhale. Exhale, fold forwards and down. Bend your knees, reach the arms up, chair pose. Now keep the knees bent. Take a deeper breath in. And as you exhale, fold it down, reach the arms behind you, clasp the hands and lengthen. And then release the arms down, scoop them up as you breathe in, reach up. Exhale, fold it down, knees stay bent. Lengthen the arms away, clasp the hands. And then release them down, inhale, reach them up. One more time, release the arms down, clasp the hands, open the chest. And then release the hands to the floor, heel toe the feet a little wider, toes out, heels in, and come and sit in your yogi squat, your malasana. Bring the hands together in front of the chest. Lift and open up through the chest, lengthen through the crown of the head. Breathe. 2 more. Okay, you can either stay here, have a play with crow pose, or step it back into a vinyasa or downward facing dog. If you're in your crow, spread the weight into the hands. Either bring the weight into the hands or lift the feet as well. Keep the gaze forwards. Breathe. And then if you can, step or jump it back. Vinyasa. Come back into your downward facing dog. Okay, right leg goes up high, bend the knees, stack the hips. Bring the knee to nose and step the foot to the top of the mat. We rise it up, high lunge. Drop into the hips, weight into that front heel, soften your shoulders. Begin to cactus the arms, lift the chest towards the sky, take a deep breath in. Exhale, release the hands down to the floor, stretch them forwards. Begin to step that back foot in, standing split. Weight into the front foot and the hands, can you lift that leg a little higher? Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Bend your standing leg, take a big step back. Twist round to the left side, long edge of your mat. Turn the feet to face the same direction. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold forwards and down. Now can you bend the elbows and bring the hands underneath the elbows, or maybe you can bring the forearms down, or maybe you're reaching towards the legs. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Start to lift the torso up halfway. Twist back round to the top of your mat. From here, hands come down. Slide this right foot in a little bit and then bring that right knee behind the wrist. Set up for your pigeon pose. Send that left leg out behind you, making sure that left foot is in line with your hip. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold yourself forwards and down. Bring the forehead down to the floor or resting it on your arms. And try to use the exhale as a way to not only release muscular tension, but to release anything that you no longer hold, but to release anything that you no longer need to hold on to. Any disagreements, any agitation, any anger, any frustration, let it go. Two more deep breaths. One more inhale. Let it go through the mouth. Start to come back up onto your hands. Sink over onto that right hip so you can swing that left leg all the way around to the front. And then cross it over to the right side. Left foot to the outside of that right leg. If that's not comfortable, then straighten your right leg, which is the bottom leg. Bring the left hand behind you. Hug in the knee or bring the back of the arm on top of the thigh. Take an inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Can you ground both sit bones down? Lift and lengthen up through the spine. Exhale, draw navel to spine. Soften your shoulders, twist through that spine, create that space. One more breath. And then bring yourself back to center. Take a little counter twist over to the other side. And then bring yourself back to center. Find your way through to a vinyasa. And find your way back to downward facing dog. Other side, left leg goes up high, bend the knees, stack the hips. Bring the knee to nose, step the foot to the top of the mat. Let's rise it up, high lunge. Ground into that front heel, soften into the shoulders, melt down into the hips. Deep breath in. Exhale, release the hands down, reach the arms forwards, step that back foot in, standing split. Can you get that right leg up as high as you can? Nose towards the knee, breathe, soften the shoulders. And then begin to bend the standing leg, take a big step back with that right foot. Lift up through the torso, come back into your high lunge. Bring the hands down together in front of the chest and twist round to the right. So you're facing the other side. I'm going to twist round to the front, but you stay facing that way. Toes out to the side, come into a goddess pose, open the arms, bend the elbows. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, squat it down, knees going over the toes, so adjust your feet. Let's go again. Inhale, reach it up nice and tall. Exhale, bring it down. One more, inhale. Exhale. Hold it here, bring the hands together in front of the chest. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Weight into the heels, can you drop it down a little deeper? Standing strong, grounded in this feminine, powerful pose of goddess. Bring a smile to your face. It feels great. Working those leg muscles, ground through those feet. Breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the legs, open the arms. So this time, you're twisting the left foot to the top of the mat. Bring the hands down. However you get there, come into your pigeon, left side. Extend that right leg out behind you. Make sure the foot is in line with the hip. Take an inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold forwards and down. And try to find this space, this equal position in the hips. And as you exhale, surrender, let go, release. Physical tension, emotional tension, energetical tension. Let it all diminish through the exhale. Surrendering the body to the earth. Last few breaths. One more inhale. Exhale, let it go through the mouth. Start to come back up onto the hands. Let's sink over to that left side and bring the right leg all the way over to the outside of that left thigh. If that's not comfortable, if it doesn't work, straighten the left leg. So now it's right leg on top. Bring the right hand behind you, hugging the knee or back of the arm to the thigh. Take an inhale to lengthen, exhale to twist. Ground through the sit bones, lift up through the crown of the head. As you exhale, draw the navel towards the spine. Good, one more breath. And then take a counter twist over to the other side. Bring it back to center. Let's flow over. Take a vinyasa, coming back to your downward facing dog. Good. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Okay, so from here, bring the knees down to the floor and sit back onto your heels, lift the torso. So we're going to take 5 rounds of lion's breath. And it's just a really releasing breath to get rid of any stagnant energy. Let's get rid of the first half of the year and enter in the second half of the year. Entering summer if you're in the northern hemisphere, entering winter if you're in the southern hemisphere. So bring the hands on top of the thighs, find that length. As you breathe out, you're going to stick the tongue down and you're going to look up towards the center of your eyebrows, the third eye. Face stays facing forwards, and we're just going to take 5, one after another. If you need to stop at any time, listen to the body. Take an inhale, softly through the mouth. When you're ready, inhale, let it go. Inhale. Third round. Fourth round. Fifth round. Gently close the eyes. Observe how the body feels. Good. When you're ready, come and lay down on your back. Find your Shavasana position. If you need to, just draw the knees in, massage the lower spine, rock from side to side, a happy baby or anything else. I give you about 20 seconds to do that now. Or if you're ready to come into Shavasana, we'll meet you there in a moment. And then let's start to come into your Shavasana. Having the legs in a comfortable position for you, whether they're bent or straight. Let the palms face upwards, open out through the chest. Close down the eyes. Take a deep breath in. And let it go through the mouth. Let the body melt into stillness. Start to bring the awareness back into the body. Wriggling fingers and toes. Taking any movement that feels right for you in this moment. And then come and roll over onto your right side and just pause it there for a moment. Allowing each time you come out of Shavasana to be a time of rebirth. Something within you has changed, whether it's on physical level, emotional, energetical. Keeping the eyes closed, start to bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Grounding through the sit bones and the base of the spine. Find that length up through the spine. Bring the hands together in front of the chest. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. And let it go through the mouth. Gently bow the head, bring thumbs to eyebrow center. Thanking yourself for your practice. Namaste. Thank you very much for practicing with me. Now, if you have time, would be a really good time to do some journaling or simply just writing down your intentions for the rest of the year. Or I'll leave you with a question. How do you find that you nourish yourself in the best way possible? See you next time.